everyone, it's Jess, and if you are new to my channel, thank you so much for being here. Welcome to the family. So today's video I'm super excited to film because, as you guys know, I am a performer, I'm an actor, singer, kind of a dancer-ish in Orlando, and I audition all the time. I audition at least once a week, usually, sometimes twice a week. Next week I think I have 3, so I am always auditioning. And recently I've gotten together a collection of things that I like to bring with me that I wanted to share with you guys to help you be better prepared for your auditions. So if you guys are looking for what to put in your audition bag to bring with you to all of your fun auditions where you're going to book so many roles and things that I haven't done yet this year, but like it's gonna happen, stay tuned. So starting off, this is my audition bag. It's pretty big, but it's not like huge. It's not like a big like gym bag. So it's like classy, and it's like this rose gold kind of purpley, almost lavendery color. My friend Harmony got it for me for Christmas this year because she was annoyed of like watching me come into auditions with kind of like ratty bags that I would just like use like little totes. And so she got me this nice one, and I love it. It just fits everything that I need so perfectly, and it looks really nice when I walk into the room. And I can feel all professional and like I know what I'm doing when I do kind of sometimes, but like not all the time. And so like the air of just faking it till you make it, yeah, that's exactly what this bag does. So I'm basically just gonna pull things out of this bag as we go. So there's not gonna be like a rhyme or reason as to like what is coming out of the bag at once. It's just gonna be a fun surprise for all of us. So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing I have in the bag are snacks. I've got rice crackers and orange. I also recommend like Cliff Bars or any like protein bars that you can bring. You really never know how long you're going to be at an audition for. It could be like literally 20 minutes, or it could be literally all day, like been there, done that. So having snacks is just such a good idea in case you're there all day and you don't get a break for food and you like don't want to die. Food, always a positive. Next up, I have my wallet because money, driver's license, we need these things. I also have sneakers, and these also go along with my dance clothes. So even if you're going to like a singer call, well, if it's strictly a singer call, you probably won't need dance clothes. But if they mention that there might be a mover call, you always want to be prepared with dance clothes. I'm gonna throw everything on the ground. But you always want to be prepared with dance clothes. Usually I'll just bring some tights just in case, as well as like a leotard. This one's like a little black halter thing. I actually got this one at Goodwill, fun fact. It's like a little black halter, very simple, and then just a pair of leggings. You really don't need to go in like a ballerina, as long as you can move in the clothes and like look professional. It's really what they're looking for. And I recommend sneakers for general auditions, especially if you're auditioning at the theme parks, because most calls just require sneakers. If you think they might need jazz shoes or ballet shoes, feel free. If it's a tap call, obviously bring your tap shoes, but you're not gonna need tap shoes for just like a normal singer call. Up next, usually I will bring a book. Right now I'm reading You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. Highly recommend it if you guys haven't read it yet. I'm about halfway through. I've read half of it before, but I never finished it, so I'm rereading it. And this is just such a good book to motivate you to live your best life. So that's what we're reading, and it's not a bad book to bring to auditions, honestly. Next up is something that I might go into detail later on in a different video, but this is my audition journal. It says the best is yet to come, really cute pink color. I basically write every audition that I go to or submit for. I write it in this journal as kind of a catalog to see the things that I did well, the things that I could have done better. And when I write them down, it kind of just gets more ingrained into my mind of things that I might need to work on. If I came into the room and just was like kind of scared, then I can write like, oh, I was just not feeling as like prepared as I usually am, type of deal. So writing it down is super helpful. Usually I'll put the numbers here. If you guys audition in Orlando, you know there's so many stickers that you collect, and everyone has a different place to put their stickers, but I happen to put mine in this journal. So that's where we put our stickers. And at the end of the year, I don't know if I'm gonna have the whole book filled up, but I'm hoping to have a majority of it filled up. And it's just such a good way to keep track of like, even though you might not book it, you still went and did the thing, and that in itself should be like absolutely commended. I also have a few little things. We have a pen, important, you never know what you're gonna need to sign. Hand sanitizer, because you might be shaking hands with people who are coughing. You do not wanna get sick, especially if it's audition season. If you're sick, it's not a good time, y'all. Just wash your hands, use hand sanitizer. This is not my favorite. I like the Bath & Body Works ones because they smell nice, but this was what I had on hand. I also have a chapstick here, which, you know, is good to put on before you go to sing or while you're filming a YouTube video. And I also have this. I bring this everywhere I go. It's always in my backpack or my purse, and it says safety is golden. It's just basically a thing, little case that holds band-aids, antiseptic, like Q-tips and things and just like little hand sanitizer packets. Honestly, I'm that person who loves to pull things out of her bag like if they're needed. Like I was a Girl Scout, and so I am always under the like impression of like I need to be prepared for everything. And honestly, when someone's like, oh my god, I need a Band-Aid, and you can be the person to give them the Band-Aid, that is the best feeling. Like, tell me I'm wrong, because I'm not. That's the best feeling, to have a Band-Aid when somebody needs it. So I always have Band-Aids just in case, for myself, for others, you know, health. Let's stay healthy together, folks. Another fun thing I like to bring is makeup. Right here I just have like the lipstick that I'm wearing. It's the Ultra Matte ColourPop one. I also mix it with something else, so it's not the exact color. But I always like to bring makeup just to kind of fix things up, especially if you're gonna end up being there the whole day. Like a lip product is really nice to have, as well as like a powder just to reset everything so you don't get all shiny. I just refinished my makeup. I just actually came back from an audition today and I fixed up my makeup for this video, so I didn't end up putting the brush that I use, but I usually will put like a powder brush in there because it like collects some of the powder, and that's enough to get me through a day. I'll just like go over my little nose area because that's where she gets a little shiny. But just it feels nice to kind of freshen up when you need to. Also, besides the last two things I'm going to show you, this is the most important thing to bring to an audition. Do you see this? This is a safety pin. This will be your friend. I assure you, no stickers will stick to any outfit you wear. I literally wear different dresses at every audition. Not every audition, I'm not that crazy, but like at most auditions I'll wear different dresses, and none of the time do the stickers that they give me that I like put in my audition journal, they never stick. They always fall off. So having one of these is so helpful, especially if you're going to a dance call. Having these not only makes you look more professional, surprisingly enough, it just makes you look more put together, and you're not like constantly worrying about like patting your chest to keep your number on. So bring your safety pins. Next up, I have my rep book. I have my resume on this side. I'm covering up my phone number. Heyo. But I have my rep book here, and then this is the back. Usually I have a headshot in here, but I didn't have any extras that aren't in this folder, which we will get to. But this is where I keep all of my music. I really do need to go through it and just like update things and take things out and organize it. So I'm not gonna do a full rep book tour. If you guys do wanna see that video, please let me know in the comments below. I would be happy to make it, and then that would give me more motivation to clean this thing out. But basically, it's just a big binder full of all of your songs. You never want to go into an audition with just the one song that they ask you to have prepared, because you never know what they're looking for. Maybe it might not be for that show, maybe it's for something else that they're casting, but it's always good to come in with a book full of a bunch of different things that you can just pull out. If they're like, hey, do you have a song? Like today, they were like, hey, do you have a classical song? And me, I didn't bring my book because they asked for tracks, but if I had my book, I would have been like, oh yes, I have a Gilbert and Sullivan type of deal. But it's just so good to always bring your book with you, like no matter what. It also just makes you look more professional that you like have a rep to go through. So yeah, I just have a bunch of songs in here. Again, nothing's really organized right now. A lot of it's just kept over from my college voice classes, so a lot of the things in here I don't really want to keep. Some of them I do, but I do need to go through it. But yeah, always bring your rep book with you. And last but not least are your headshots and resumes. Even if they ask for one, always have extras on hand. It's so helpful, especially if you have a last minute audition like I did today. It wasn't really last minute, I knew about it. I just waited till the last minute to go get things printed. So don't be like me. I just have a couple of the headshots I printed out today. I do need to go get more printed, but I printed out 3 just in case. So I've got my headshots over here, and then my resumes in a little packet over here. I've got just the package I got from where I got them printed still on it. But I like to keep them in either a little folder, or I'll put them in my rep book. Today, because I didn't need my rep book at the audition because we just needed tracks, I only brought the folder with my headshots and resumes just in case, because we didn't need the rep book, but usually I would put them in my rep book. If that makes sense. I'm rambling. I almost forgot this part. It's because I didn't put it in my bag because I have this. Always bring water with you. If you have a plastic water bottle or like one of these, my friend Harmony got it for me. It says #vegan, #veganism, because that was a running joke like my freshman year of college. So she got me this for Christmas. But always bring a water bottle with you, or like a water cup, because y'all, you're gonna get dehydrated. Not only if you're there for 20 minutes or 5 hours, just bring water. It's so nice to have, and it's just refreshing, especially if it's at a singer call or a dancer call. Bring your water, stay hydrated. Hydrate, don't dehydrate. Y'all know the drill. So I can definitely go into more videos about what you should be wearing to auditions, what type of makeup you should be wearing, types of things like that. There are a bunch of different opinions based on the audition that you're going to, blah, blah, blah. But in this video, I'm just going through my audition bag, so I hope you guys enjoyed that portion. So besides all of the things that you bring in your bag, I also suggest, being really cheesy for one, bring a positive attitude, because that's going to take you so far. If you walk into that room and you're super friendly, but you walk in with confidence, you know what you're doing, you're prepared, that's gonna set you apart from so many people, and it's just so important. So please bring a positive attitude, bring confidence, bring your great self, and that is enough no matter if you book the job or not. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys are not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button below because it helps me out so much. Also, if you guys have any questions or video suggestions, just leave them in the comments below. I'll try and answer as many as I can. And I'm making like a list of video ideas that I need to make because now that I have more time because I'm out of school, I finished my BFA, y'all. I have more time to film videos, so I am so excited to get more content out for you guys. Also, a little shameless plug, if you're not following my Instagram, it's right over here, go follow it. Check me out, y'all. So that is it for today's video. Again, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye. I see stars.